This is the G3 tiny projector, which can produce a brilliant image on the ceiling or one on a normal screen. Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get my next video as soon as it arrives. So my friends, this is the tiny DLP projector from Project iCODIS. This model is called the G3 and it's absolutely packed full of features. Very unusually for a projector this size, we have native resolution at 720p, lumens at 200 ANSI, and it has a built-in operating system running Android 7.1. The contrast ratio is not too shabby at 2000:1, and you'll get a maximum screen of 120 inches, and there's a built-in battery of 3600 mAh. Now, other features also include the ability to AirPlay and Miracast. You've also got built-in applications like Netflix, YouTube and Google Play, and the lamp life will last for 30,000 hours, and all of this in just an 11.4 centimeter circumference by 2 centimeters. Okay, so let's have a look at what you get inside the box. Now, it does come in a fairly plain packaged box, but in there is a very good comprehensive set of instructions. Now, the first time you take the projector out, you will be absolutely amazed by its size. This is just 2 centimeters thick and 11.4 centimeters in diameter. It's absolutely incredible. This projector is not only small, it is packed with a load of features. Some of those are completely unique, others you'll find on other projectors similar. First and foremost, underneath you've got a mounting screw, so this will fix to most tripods. It also comes with its own mini tripod, which I'll show you in just a second. On the side you've got a micro SD card slot as well as a couple of USB slots. You've also got an HDMI slot, so you can hook this straight up to a Fire Stick for instance, and you've got a headphone out or an audio out, as well as the power cable slot and also the on button. But on top you've got this unique, and one that I've never seen before, touch panel, which I'll show you how that works in just a second. Okay, so there's just a few more things inside the box. The first of these is the remote control, which unfortunately doesn't come with batteries, but I'm sure you can get a couple of AAA batteries easy enough. There's also an HDMI cable and then the tripod that we mentioned. Now this is a particularly good tripod, brilliant for supporting it in any angle, and particularly good if you want this on a bedside table for instance and then projecting up to the ceiling. So I'd be really interested to know what your thoughts are. I think this looks like a really good premium product. It's so small and yet delivers a great picture. Speaking of picture, let's get this thing fired up and I can show you exactly the type of image that you're going to get from it. When you fire up the machine for the first time, you'll be presented with this screen, and once you've connected to your Wi-Fi, you'll get the option likely to upgrade the software. Now make sure you've got enough battery in the projector, because otherwise it won't let you upgrade that immediately, but you can always go back and do that at a later date. It's not essential. Okay, so it will tell you what those upgrades are, but you can just select upgrade later. Now you've also got the option to make changes and lots of settings. There's this setting screen here, which is self-explanatory, but there's lots of things that you can do. Another great feature is the ability to mirror your device on the screen. So if you've got an iOS device, you can use AirPlay, or you can use Miracast if you're on an Android device. And we found the results were pretty good, and the lag between the two devices were actually very minimal indeed. One thing to mention, if you're seeing banding on this screen, then that is nothing to do with the projector. In reality, you do not see that. That is literally just me recording it, the frequency of the camera that I'm using, and it's creating the banding from recording the screen. So in reality, guys, there is no problem with this banding effect, so don't worry about seeing that. Now, in terms of image quality, the picture is extraordinary for a projector of this size. Now, don't get me wrong, if you compare this to something like my Optima HD 143X, then that is going to produce a far better image. And I also think that it's important that you just don't make the screen too big. I find that this type of projector really has an optimum of around about 65 to 75 inches. Anything more than that, it does start to degrade, but anything less than that, it's not too bad. So up to around 65 to 75 inches is the absolute best point for this projector. Now, we did mention earlier about the touch panel on the top, and it's very, very easy to use. 2-finger swiping will give you 2-finger scrolling. Now, obviously, if you use 1 finger, then that will just literally move the mouse around, and again, you can press to select, which again is a nice feature, and it's not one that I've seen on even much more expensive projectors. Other things that you can do with that, if you've got the volume control, so you can slide the volume up, slide the volume down, and that will have the same effect.
Also charges your devices. Let's take.
In summary, my friends, this without a doubt is the best projector that we've tested in the portable category because it has that 720p resolution. It's also got some of those other features which we've discussed, which again set this apart from some of the others. Now, the price point of this at the moment when I did the video was $359, around £280, and the latest link plus a 15% off discount code will be in the description. Let me know what your thoughts are, my friends, but thanks as always for watching this video, and I really do look forward to seeing you on the next one.